Hey, Get Fox here. Today I got a review of Ryan Shazier's 90 overall middle linebacker card. So as a user, a very close comparison to him is LaDainian Tomlinson. Now, look at the differences. The agility, I think, is the biggest difference between the two for far as user. 92 agility is much, it's you know, +5 for LT on his side, but Shaz is going to be better against the run at the 89, or sorry, the 84 over the 83 block shed, and Shaz has got much better jumping too. So it's kind of... It's tough to say which one of these two is the better users at the moment. I mean, I think Shaz might take it by a hair because of the jumping and a little extra block shed, but overall, I mean, I think they'll both play about equal for you as far as user. I know LT's got a higher overall, but that's mostly because, ooh, how did I miss that? Mostly because of the extra zone coverage, which doesn't really matter, and a little bit extra pursuit and a few other things. But this Shaz, now he's going for what, about 140. Now you get kind of compare him to other users like the Bo Jackson, who's going for twice that price, which is not really the same range, right? An extra 140,000 coins. Then you got like the Winslows, you got the tall guys that are pretty good users themselves. But like, look at the way that Shaz moves about the field, and like in the 46D, I'll have like Moss and Kelvin, who obviously are better users than this card, even though Moss is terrible against the run. But overall, like Shaz, a premier user right now. There's so many good users this year, though. So it's not. I feel like Shaz, his card doesn't stand out as much as say his did last year. Last year, he was basically like #1 with maybe a couple contenders to the crown, but really they were imitators. Like Shaz was, I wouldn't say clearly #1, but damn near close to #1 almost the whole year, no matter what Shaz card was out there. Because I always like, they like to update Shaz cards because he's normally the fastest linebacker out there. So you could compare him to like Deion Jones and stuff. But overall, I think you're just going to be dang well satisfied flying around with a beautiful number 50 out there making plays. Like, and you don't have to necessarily user him the whole time. You know, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed with his zone coverage under 91. It's sitting at 78 at the moment. Man coverage 72. So if you put him on man coverage against like a tight end or wide receiver, just expect a completion against yourself. The playrec 87 is okay for diagnosing runs, but playrec doesn't matter as much in 18 as say it did in the past like 15, 16. And they kind of screwed up playrec with the new year. I think it was 17. Did they screw it up? I know it was a huge thing in 15. Can't recall 16. But regardless, we'll look at the traits here. Clutch, no. Too bad. High motor, yes. Good. Linebacker style, balanced. D-line spin move, no. Spin move, no. Bull rush, yes. Big hitter, yes. Awesome. Strips ball, yes. Awesome. So that means that the computer's going to go for big hits and strips ball. So if you're not using him, of course, and we've talked this whole time about using him, the computer, like, I think the big hitter trait matters so much for these CPU cards because they're going to actually attempt big hits no matter what their hit power is. And I mean, his hit power isn't anything really to write home about. An 89, still very solid. See how he goes up and gets those things with his jump at 94. But overall, really like this Shaz card. 142K for one of the best users in the game. Let's give him a 9.2 out of 10. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.